Good morning, third grade. I just want to start by saying that I miss you all very, very much. I hope that you are making the best of this situation as we're all trying to do. I know this isn't what we hoped for, but this is where we are, and we're all going to learn through this and get through this together. You guys have always been a class that loves animals. You love learning about animals, you love talking about animals, and you simply just love animals. So I'm going to do some videos where I'm going to read you a book, but I also want to do something. I decided you guys inspired me to do like an animal of the day. So I'm going to try to get on here every day and talk to you guys about we're going to look at a new animal every day. I'll show you a picture. I actually have a set of cards that has a bunch of animals in it. And I'm going to pick one of those cards every day and kind of do like a quick science lesson on new animals every day. So today's animal is an amphibian, okay? And the first animal we're going to look at is a rough-skinned newt. There, if you can see it, there is the rough-skinned newt. Kind of looks similar to a salamander, but a different color, of course. You can tell if you look closely at the picture that this newt has some bumps on his back. He has a long tail. He is found, it shows us in a map here. He's about 5 to 8 inches long. And let's see if I can get this to come into focus a little bit. So here is a map of the United States. So the East Coast where we are is like over here. Over here is the West Coast. Well, Alaska's up here, and this is where this newt is found. Okay, so this is where this darkened area, that is where this particular newt is found, where you would see this newt. So it says its home is the Pacific Coast from Alaska to California. So the whole Pacific Coast, that shaded area. Okay, and I'm going to read you what it says on the back of this card. There's some really interesting facts. And I'm going to read this to you and try to keep the picture up there so you can just kind of see the picture while I'm reading. This is called a rough-skinned newt. The rough-skinned newt derives its name from its bumpy hide. This tiny animal may look quite harmless, but don't be deceived. The rough skin of the adult produces a toxic skin secretion that repels animals who would otherwise eat it. This poison may even kill other rough-skinned newts sharing a pond or puddle. These small, smooth creatures have a tail throughout their lives. In contrast, other amphibians usually lose their tails when they emerge from water to become adults. Newts also have more fully developed bodies than most amphibians. They have well-formed arms and legs, each with 4 or 5 fingers or toes. Their eyelids can open and close, and their lungs are fully developed, even though the creatures may spend much of their lives in water. Like most amphibians, the rough-skinned newt is equally at home on land and in the water. It takes advantage of this dual lifestyle by hunting for food in ponds and surrounding forests. However, most newts seldom stray too far from a pond or stream. They cannot reproduce without a watery spot. After mating, the female lays her eggs one at a time on underwater plants. When the eggs hatch, the larval newts must stay in the water until their lungs develop. Just in case you're ever hungry for some baby newts, beware. The eggs and embryos contain the same powerful poison as the adults. So that poison is part of how they protect themselves. It's part of what helps them stay alive so that other animals won't eat them. So other animals can sense that that is a poison that these animals secrete and won't eat them. So here is our first animal of the day, the rough-skinned newt. If you're curious to find out more about this animal and you have internet access and a device to look something up on, you could go to google.com and you could search this name right here, the rough-skinned newt, and see if you can find something else that wasn't on this card that you would like to share with us. And if there's something you would like to share with us, you can leave it in the comments, or you can put it in a private message to me, and I will talk about it tomorrow for our new animal of the day. Tomorrow we'll have a new animal, and I'm excited to see what we'll be learning about tomorrow. I hope you'll join us then. Okay, third grade, goodbye. Miss you guys. See you soon.